Stop scrolling for half a minute and imagine this. TRON files for a Nasdaq listing, CNBC anchors debate blockchains at breakfast, and buried in the same quarter is Verasity's Proof-of-View token launch. Yet, VRA still trades for about one tiny fraction of a dollar and 98% below its all-time high. That disconnect between newfound credibility and basement pricing is a compressed spring. Over the next minutes, we're going to stretch it out 9 fresh headlines, 1 3-day chart, 5 profit ladders, and a risk plan you can actually act on. Stick around to see where I place stops. Not financial advice, but hard-won trading discipline in play. Let's start with the elephant in the trading pit. TRON's IPO documentation is public, which means a blockchain is literally asking Wall Street for a ticker symbol. That forces traditional analysts to learn the difference between a smart contract and a stock buyback. Every explainer they publish needs examples of live stream projects, and Verasity sits right at the top of that list. In marketing terms, that's a billion-dollar media campaign Verasity didn't have to pay for. Institutional investors who previously laughed off utility tokens suddenly see a bridge between advertising technology and regulated finance, and bridges invite traffic. Here's why timing is everything. Verasity's Proof-of-View token goes live on TRON the same quarter the bell rings on Nasdaq. Advertisers and agencies who dismiss most crypto overnight inherit a comfort blanket labeled publicly listed partner. That single detail converts legal teams faster than any white paper. Drafting behind TRON's spotlight lets Verasity save cash and accelerate adoption. The launch also embeds Verasity deeper into TRON's validator set, meaning staking rewards could one day mirror real ad revenue. Shift gears to Abu Dhabi. Under the Ministry of Economy's Next-Gen FDI initiative, VeraViews launched the nation's first local ad exchange and supply-side platform. Remember, most Middle East ad spend leaks to shadowy intermediaries abroad. Now the money stays home, fully auditable, and Verasity runs the pipes. Khaleej Times, the UAE's largest publisher, signed on launch day. That is heavyweight validation from day one. Remember, the Gulf region spends billions on digital ads yearly. Capturing even single-digit percentages would translate into enormous on-chain throughput and fee burn. Next headline: World3, a platform building autonomous AI realms, adopts VeraPlayer for its entire video stack. Inside these AI worlds, content is generated faster than humans can monitor. Proof-of-View stamps every impression, separating real eyeballs from robots. More impressions mean higher fee capture and more token velocity for VRA. World3's dev team publicly cited Veracity's zero-bot promise as the deciding factor. A subtle yet potent endorsement. If you fear Verasity is becoming too corporate, meet TurboToken, the people's meme coin. Their website now streams on VeraPlayer. Enterprise-grade rails powering meme culture shows the stack's range. Flexibility across markets often precedes explosive network effects because it widens the user funnel without extra engineering. Turbo's community numbers in the hundreds of thousands, so every meme clip they stream doubles as free proof-of-view advertising. Data time. Phoenix Group chart shows LunarCrush ranks VRA third in gaming social engagement, ahead of Render and Gala, while slots its second on AltRank. Social buzz is the oxygen of early rallies. We watch Bonk ramp Solana volumes when tweets outpaced fundamentals. The pattern appears to be repeating and could ignite volume before technicals confirm. A dose of reality. Crypto Lawson claims whales engineered a fake pump and predicts a trip 30% below in price. I love bears because they keep longs honest. Bearish calls can be gifts. They create liquidity for disciplined entries when structure stays intact. Instead of arguing feelings, We'll open the chart and let price action speak. Price has respected a descending yellow trend line since early May. A daily close above that line, ideally with expanding volume, is my green light. The volume profile shows the widest bar exactly where we trade now, proof that big hands are accumulating rather than capitulating. Heikin-Ashi RSI is entering oversold territory. We still have room to fall some more if we form a double bottom. Previous matches of this consolidation pattern launched 200% moves, so energy is clearly building beneath the surface. Look at the green circles. My first take profit target sits at the 236 Fibonacci and prior breakdown level. TP2 at 0037 matches May's failed breakout. TP3 at the golden pocket 618 fib. TP4 at 008. Once protected bull market support. TP5 up at 1 cent is the full 1618 extension, a clean 10x from today without chasing new highs. My stop? Any weekly candle that settles beneath 0009, and I'm flat, no questions asked. I slice my position into 5 equal bullets. Bullet 1 buys the breakout candle. Bullet 2 waits for the backtest. Bullet 3 triggers if TP1 flips into support. Bullet 4 deploys only if Heikin-Ashi RSI stays above 0. Bullet 5 is dry powder for surprise shakeouts. Harvest 20% at each profit level and you're playing with house chips by TP3. Capital harvested early can rotate into yield protocols so the stack keeps compounding while charts cool off. Verasity now touches 3 macro narratives. Public company validation through TRON, sovereign-grade adoption in the UAE, and the cultural reach of memes. Each pillar feeds the others. Attention drives usage. Usage burns tokens limit supply, and scarcity invites fresh attention. Liquidity rails are widening in parallel. More exchanges have listed VRA in recent weeks, so order books are deeper just as the story gets louder. Risks exist. Nasdaq could stall TRON, regulators might throttle UAE budgets, or price could close a week under our stop. Failures happen. What separates survivors is the ability to pivot instead of praying. Mechanical exits protect wallets. Hope does not. If the breakdown helped, punch the like button so the algorithm shares real signal instead of recycled hype. Have a spicier take? Drop it below. I reply to thoughtful comments. Hit subscribe with the bell, because the second we crack that trend line, I'll post an update. The end screen will cue my Polygon deep dive, perfect for the multi-chain angle we discussed. Everything we covered today, how real adoption fuels token demand, why on-chain data trumps headline hype, and where fee-burn flywheels create scarcity matters even more once you dive into DeFi. That's exactly what my ebook DeFi, Financial Freedom, the ultimate beginner's guide delivers. Step-by-step frameworks to farm yield, stack staking rewards, hunt airdrops, and manage risk without getting wrecked. It's just $4.99, cheaper than a coffee, and many subscribers have used it to turn passive crypto into real returns. The link is pinned up in the comment section. Grab it, start compounding, and let's turn protocols into paychecks. See you tomorrow in the next one.